getting a special IOU box right now, and I'm happy about this. What is this? Oh, this is the certificate of IOU-ness. Oh, this is amazing. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And there's the deal. Sweet. All right. I will take my certificate with a happy nod, and we shall be off. A ticket for a free Starbucks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Those eyes don't look good. They're like laser beams into my soul. Hello? Oh no, his laser beam eyes got me. Okay, 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 okay. Here's your shulkers. It was just for the jokes. And there he is. He's got his shulkers. We have a future box of our very own comic, which is amazing. So yeah, let's go. Wait, one more? No, that's all I got. I've got nothing else. That's it. That's all. Don't tell me we have more. I got a shop to run for shulker box sales, so we need to keep up with that. So Grin, we will see you out later. No! Oh, I saw that. I saw that ahead of time. My light flashed before my eyes. Why did I click the rocket button? Good. Good guy, Grian. Rounded up all my supplies and put it in a chest here, which was very nice of him. There we go. Man, that was quite an ordeal. Negotiating with Grian. I mean, you gotta pack a lunch because it's gonna take some time and some band-aids. Oh, the bamboo, it's back in my life again. Why? Why the bamboo? Why does the bamboo keep popping up in my life? The power of the bamboo. You can buy anything for 12 bamboo? Really? Pride back with the bamboo because after this clip, I'm gonna need it back. Man, you truly never know what's gonna happen.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Guys, can you hear me? Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Can you hear me? Can you hear my voice?
Waalaikumsalam, yes, doctor.
Okay, thanks everyone. So we are waiting for some of your friends. Currently we have 18. So for this class we have 30 participants or 30 students. So I'm waiting for others to join. Can we have 5 minutes? I think after 5 minutes I will try to start the session. Okay. You can just if you don't want to open your mic, you can just
Need a professional logo for your brand? I've used
session. Okay. Okay, guys. While waiting your friends to join, can you log on your Ultra Blast and sign your attendance?
But anyway, I think we came out of it pretty darn good. We have got ourselves the ticket for one Scarbox and, well, this 12 bamboo that he says that I could buy anything with. So I was thinking about it, right?
Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Okay, the student join is around 28, so we're waiting around another two. But I think we can just start with some informal chat, right? I know that most of you bit what do you call that late probably. It's 8 o'clock, right, in the morning. But we can discuss about class later. Okay. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, good doctor.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Thanks. Thank you very much for your response. Alhamdulillah. So okay. I just want to ask you whether is there any of your friend have problem with internet, right? Probably he's in somewhere probably, and then cannot get back to their hometown or their room during the MCO, or someone have difficulty with internet. So just let me know. Okay. Right. Okay. Today is my first class. Also you, right? So just a bit for me a bit strange to start class again after around 2 months, right? And then it started it online, and then yeah, but we already know that this class will be online. And I don't know whether I don't know until when, because probably is until the end of the semester or the end of the year. Okay, guys. Um, Welcome to the class. Okay, I want to officially start this session with Kitab Al-Fatiha. Okay, welcome to the class again. My name is Hafiz. I will be your instructor, or I will be your lecturer for this course. The course is software quality. I think all of you uh, is in this class, right? So because we have two groups, right? One group starting tomorrow, and your group starting today, right? Okay, I just want to present it now. The course structure. Okay, guys. Can you see my screen?
Yes, doctor.
Yes,
Okay, thank
doctor.
you very much. Thank you. Okay, so this is software quality, SSE4306. I think you are in your third year, right? So most of you are in your third year or second year, or probably some of you in your fourth year.
Yeah, third year.
Third year,
Yes, doctor.
third year and first sem, right? First semester. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I think you already taken your requirement engineering, right? Requirement
Yes,
engineering,
doctor. Yeah, yeah.
software design. Then other than that, yeah, of course,
Software
programming in your
testing.
first. Sorry, software testing.
Software
Okay, good.
testing. Yeah.
So you already taken your software testing, right? So I think how about software maintenance?
We are currently taking it.
Okay, so you are taking it this in this semester, right? Okay, that's good. So you are nearly complete the whole cycle of software engineering, right? So you have first you have a requirement first, and then after that you have something like software design or software architecture. Then after that, you also learn about software testing. Then and in your first year, you learn how to construct a software by uh, learning Java, I think. Yeah, programming one, programming two, right, in Java, and then some of you taking my class in your data structure and algorithm. That one is for your construction of software, meaning building up software, doing the programming, and so on. And then after that, you take the software testing. Then currently now you have software quality and also software software maintenance and evolution, right? So you are now, I think, almost complete as a software engineer, right? So you are learning all the engineering phases, right? Software engineering phases in the SDLC. So after that, then you can be a software engineer. So all of you will be a bachelor in software engineering, right? Is it true? Is it true, guys?
Inshallah.
Inshallah, that's a good one. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, because some of you just want to finish this course and then after that want to be yeah something else, and that one is fine. That's okay. At least you have one or two skill before you go for your what you call that labor market. Yeah. Okay, this is the teaching plan and also the course outline. So this is your first semester in 2020 and 2021. So this is my detail, right? My name is Hafiz Osman. Yeah. My room is C120, block C. So I don't think that you want to know my room right now because you are not allowed to go to the UPM. Most of you, yeah, most of you are not allowed to go to the UPM because of this pandemic situation and also the EMCO from the instructed by the government. Right. This is my email. My email is hafiz@upm.edu.my. Okay. So some of you have my email already contacted me before. Okay. There's still my email. Right. Consultation hours for this course is by assignment. Sorry, by appointment. Okay. So you can make an appointment with me, and then we can have one-to-one consultation or group consultation. I'm fine with it. Okay. Honestly, I because of this situation, meaning that uh, in this online situation, so you can make an appointment with me anytime from 8 until 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. If you are really busy and then you want to meet me maybe after Isha, that is probably 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, that is also fine with me. All right. But hopefully you can adjust the time for the appointment during the office hours. That one is preferable, but in the case of emergency, or you really really want to discuss with me, then after work is also fine. Okay. So okay. Um, last I think some of you, I believe some of you have already taken what call that what we call that the the subject algorithm, right? And also the data structure. I didn't give my phone number, right? So, but because of this online course or online class, I think I have to give my phone number. So you can take my phone number, and then probably we can create a WhatsApp group. Uh, can some of you initiate it, right? And then put all the numbers of your friends, and then also including me, and then we can just do some probably simple discussion if you have anything with the class,
Banyak
or
juga.
if I have any emergency or any cancellation of class or rescheduling of class,
Ustaz,
then we can
bila yang
discuss
zaman
in that
bila
medium.
yang zaman.
Okay, so I can give you my email. Sorry, my what do you call that? Phone number. Okay, so this is my phone number: 0192447. Okay, right. I forgot to record the session, so allow me to record the meeting, right? Right. So you have my contact number. You have my room number, and you have my email, and then my the consultation hours, and also yeah the phone number. So guys, if you have anything to ask me about myself, it's fine. I think some of you have already know my background, so I think it's okay. But if you want to me to just elaborate what I've done, what am I doing now, right? So the research and that I really focus, then you can just ask me.
So,
Okay, any question? Okay, guys. All right. Uh, all right. Okay, good. So this is our class schedule, right? Uh, you are in group one, so we have 30 students, right? Our class will be on Monday, 8 o'clock until 10 o'clock in the morning, right? So 2 hours. The B204, this is officially actually the class that we should be, but since this is an online class, so uh, probably we will go to the class next year, but I'm not sure, right? So as for now, we will having an online class until the end of the year. Okay, Wednesday at 8 to 9, 1 hour. So B204, right? So online class. Okay, attendance is compulsory. Please do not sign on behalf of your friend. So I don't think that you can do that because we will use Putra Blast, or you give your ID to your friend. But for me, please don't do that, right? So the honesty is the best policy now. So because I cannot see you anymore, right? Physically, I don't know whether you are attending the class or just on the video and then yeah do something else. But this is something that the one that I want from you, commitment, right, and honest uh, during this course, right? Because this is online course. Okay, so if your attendance is less than 80%, you will be barred from the final examination. So since it is online, I'll be a bit relaxed with this with the attendance, right? Because some of you probably have some problem with internet or some infrastructure, probably your internet down and so on. So I take I can consider that, right? I can consider that, but provided that you give me an email or contact me or give me information why you are not attending my class and so on, right? So I'm really considerable with this, okay, with me, but let me know that if you don't, uh, you cannot, sorry, you cannot attend the class. Okay, right. This is the cost objective, right? Thank you, Heidi, for the response. Okay, at the end of this course, students should be able to, one, all right, describe the basic concept of software quality, right? So we are talking about software quality, right? So I know that um, the one that I've discussed with you before, right? The one that I mentioned to you before, that you are now learning the phases, all the phases in software engineering, right? So your mind now is, I want to be a software engineer. I want to be a software engineer and I want to be a software engineer. But in software engineering, sometimes you are not doing the engineering phases for the whole cycle, right? Sometimes you are hired as a requirement engineer. Requirement engineer is something that the one who are doing the requirement, collect the requirement, do the report of the requirement and so on, and then make sure that the requirement is fulfilled. Sometimes they want you to do that. So it is a requirement engineer, and there's something like a software designer, right? Software designer in with the means of software architect or software designer structurally, right? Structure of software, meaning that you do something like design pattern, you try to design the solution with the MVC or some other design pattern, and then also the designer of the UI. Also, probably you can be the the one to do that, right? And then after that, you can be a software developer. The software developer meaning that you do the development, right? You do the programming, you do all the construction, uh, uh, construction of the software, and then you can be also in the group of software maintainer, right? You maintain the software. Sometimes some other people doing the software, and then after that they hand over it to you, and then your task is just to maintain the software. Okay. And then and also this is one part of software engineering. You can be a software quality engineer, right? Software quality engineer, software quality assurance engineer, or you can be a software quality manager and so on. So this is one part of software engineering phase, and also the role of a software engineer, right? Okay, so in this course you have my target at the end of this course, right? At the end of this course, my target is you can you know the basic concept, the basic concept of software quality, right? And assurance in software development. Okay, you'll be able to discuss with other people what is software quality, right? You'll be able to discuss with people uh, what type of characteristic of software quality, right? It is just not something like, okay, some people ask you, okay, what is software quality, what is, and then you can say, and then I don't like someone that say that, oh, just quality, just okay, but quality in which perspective, right? In which you cannot define it, right? You cannot and then if you cannot define it, and then how you can sure that this software is quality or not. So you'll be able to have a basic concept, and then you'll be able to discuss about the software quality. Then number two, right? At the end of this course, I need you to be able to implement, right? To implement the methodology of software quality assurance and control, right? There's some methodology in quality because quality is something like it is not at only at the end of the process, right? It's yeah, sometimes it's based on the phases, right? So this is the methodology that you will learn, and then I need you to have something like experience of how to implement it. Okay, so allow me to give my yeah my whole experience, right? Because I've done this software quality since 2015, right? After I yeah finished my study, and then it's about 5 years, and then I'm really really want to share all my experience with you, and then also some skill that you need to learn and need to experience it, right? And the last but not least, right? Collaborate in groups inspect software documents, right? Or software. I really like to use the terms. It's not software documents. It's software artifacts, right? Software artifacts is including the documents, code, uh, design, or something like that. So that one is software artifacts, right? It's not only software documents. For software quality engineer, it is they are not interested only documents, the whole things, right? The artifacts of the software, the product, meaning that the runnable code, right? The code itself, the source code, right? And also the documentation, something like the requirement documentation. It's not only requirement documentation, also the test cases, right? I think you have learned about the software testing. Software quality assurance also have to ensure that the software, the test cases is in good quality, right? You have to cover a lot of things, right? In testing. Okay. So you need to make sure that all is in place, right, in a quality manner. So you will collaborate with groups to inspect a software document, meaning that this is a group uh, uh, what call that tasks. There will be a lot of group tasks because in software quality you are not normally you are not the lone ranger, right? You are in a group of software quality department or in a group of software quality division. You will you will work with your friends and some colleagues, right? So it is crucial to collaborate in groups to inspect software documents, and then you need to do just some presentation because it is crucial to have a good presentation, right? Because quality, you need to convince people that there is some issue in quality. Guys, sorry, I have a problem with the internet. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right. Sorry for that hiccup. Okay, good. So, you have some assignment, right? And then you have to do some presentation. We will do the presentation online. I think you already know how to do that, right? But here is for me, it's not easy for me to evaluate the team collaboration. But now I think you need to more explicit who do that, and then yeah, your contribution of your work. Okay. Next will be the cost synopsis. Okay, the cost covers the basic principle of software quality. Is just on the basic because you are in your undergraduate, right? So probably if you really like software quality, then you can have an advance on software quality, right? And then quality assurance techniques, right? So some techniques of ensuring the quality of the software. The teaching focuses on the importance of preventing problems, right? Preventing problems. So software quality assurance is we want to prevent the problem, right? Something like we know that the prevent is better than cure, right? We want to prevent the problem. We know that probably there is or are some problem will be happen, but we are now to prevent the problem to be happen improving software quality. So student will also be given the opportunity to engage in activities of inspecting software documents based on the selected software quality standard. Okay, it is not inspecting only software documents, right? The one that I mentioned to you before. uh, it is not only documents that you need to inspect because would be boring. A lot of people think that software quality is just reading all the material, reading all the documents. No, the one that I've done before, my experience in doing software quality, it is not only papers, right? Sometimes I have assignment to okay, try to inspect this source code, why this system is really slow, and then try to see the source code. And then after that, probably why this software is not easy to maintain. Then I have to go to the design, the reverse spec from the source code to the design, and then try to see how the design of the structure of the software. And then sometimes structure of the software is really, really mess. Then yeah, we can for software quality we can make a recommendation on how uh, uh, to to solve the problem. Okay, this is the cost synopsis. Okay, the one that we will cover. Okay, for the first week and the second week, so we will learn about the fundamental of software quality, right? Software quality fundamental, the concept, the culture, the definition, right? Don't go much further before you define something, right? So we want to have a really, really good understanding by know the definition. Okay, then the costs and impacts of bad quality, models and quality characteristics. This is really important, right? Before we move forward, so this is I put it in the first week. So the software process quality engineering, software product quality, software quality improvement, and also software safety. So this is only a high level one, right? A high level, as I mentioned to you before, it's a fundamental, right? And then we will go for the software quality standards, right? So we have a lot of standards. I think a lot of people, all of you know about standards a bit, right? Because have you learned about standards when you learn software requirement or software design? Have you learned about standards, guys? Yes, I think around you already know about standards also in software testing, right? The IEEE 829 or 830, if I'm not mistaken, right? Right. And then the requirement also 839 or 829, sorry, probably 830. Sometimes I was confused about that. But 29148, right? That one is for requirement, and 29119 for testing. So I think you are fluent with this, right? So we will, but this is the quality standard for the ISO. Sorry, the quality standard, right? That one is the standard for doing the requirement or the testing or probably a design, right? So we will learn about quality management system. We will learn about the ISO or IEEE standards, organizational implementation of standards, right? We will learn about the IEEE quality related standard and also our uh, uh, Malaysian standard. Okay, so we will also learn about the Malaysian standard. Okay, next we will learn about product assurance. So the nature of product assurance, right? So the distinction between assurance and V&V. Do you know what V&V, right? I think probably you have already learned it in testing. Should be. You should learn it in the testing, right? The V&V. Have you learned it, guys? Yes. Okay. So I think you have a basic idea on what is PNP, right? Okay, that's good. So the techniques of product uh, assurance, right? Then process assurance, the natures of process assurance. You will learn about the quality planning, right? Organization and reporting. Uh, what else? Organizing and reporting for process assurance. Techniques of process assurance. Yeah, you will learn about it. This in the seventh week. And process improvement. And then after that, you will learn about the quality aspect of the software process model. Introduction to ISO 15504, or we call it SPICE, the detailed process of SPICE, and details of software CMM and CMMI process, or capability maturity model processes, right? So, oh, sorry. Before that, right, we will have our first test, right? Testing. This is not test, right? I would like to mention to you. I mentioned it test. Probably I will do tests because we are in the online mode, and probably we will do something like a personal or a simple assignment, right? For your assessment one. It's assessment one. It's not the test one, right? So first assessment will be conducted during the fifth week to sixth week, right? Or probably 6 week, or probably is 7 week. But I try to make it probably the fifth week or the sixth week. Okay, right. Then we will have software quality measurement, right? So root cause analysis and defect prevention. We have quality product metrics. We will learn about assessment of product quality attributes and also process quality attributes. So we have product and also process, right? So software quality tools, okay? Static analysis, dynamic analysis, review and inspection tools, software safety hazard analysis, manage and tracking software problem and statistical analysis. I think that's all, right? Uh, in short, we will learn about software quality, and then we are more focused on process and also the product. Okay. So what is the product, guys? What is the product that I'm talking now? And what is the process that we are talking now?
So, we don't know.
Okay. The process is the process of building the software, and also the product is the software itself, right? So, but actually, it is not cover all. The one that I normally, this is my personal point of view. Uh, if I have to inspect the quality of the software, I normally will take four dimension, right? Four perspective. Yes, I will take the product, process, people, and also technology, right? Is it the right technology that they use, right? Because sometimes people take technology, but it is not a quality technology that they it's not appropriate technology. And then also the quality of people, right? The people is not only the customer, it's not only the developer. It actually is the whole environment, right? You have to inspect, or you have to review uh, the the customer, the customer or the user, and then also the developer, and also the environment, the people that influence the software. So actually, is for me, from my point of view, from my experience, it is a four dimension. But for this course, we will learn about only two dimensions: the process and also the product. Okay. All right. Uh, This is the learning outcome, right? As I mentioned to you before, the course objective at the end of this course, you'll be able to describe the basic concept of software quality assurance, implement the methodology, and also inspect the software documents with your friend. So the one that we need to know, you need to know that for the basic concept, the one that I will assess is more on knowledge, right? More on knowledge of software quality, right? And then after that, you will I will assess you on how the thinking skill and also the scientific approach on how you implement the technique uh, to solve the problem, right? Then after that, the social skill and responsibility, where you do in your group, all right, the software quality inspection, okay, the one that the assignment that I will give you later. So this is a course assessment, project assignment. You will have 20% on that one, right? Commitment, homework, also quiz. That will be 10%. That I will define it later. So your first assessment, the one that I mentioned to you before, will carry 15% of your marks. Second assessment will be 15, also 15% of your mark, and also the final exam will be 40% of your mark. So this probably can change a bit, right? So because I'm thinking of not putting all uh, the marks into final exam, right? Because yeah, it's not easy for you. I don't like it, something like this. Uh, probably can reduce to 30%. Then I will let you know later. Okay, this is the course assessment, and then this is the references. Okay, the one that book that you can try to find. This is the book that it's a book that is used uh, to formulate the presentation slide and also your notes. Okay, right? Okay. So I hope that you regularly uh, visit the Putra Blast because I will give all the notes in the Putra Blast, right? Please regularly check the website, uh, and because since this is our official communication medium, right? So the WhatsApp is not a really what I call that the official medium, but the official medium is through the Putra Plus. Okay, are you clear, guys?
Good, Atul.
Okay, good. So do you have any questions?
Um, is there is there any library that we can refer to?
Sorry, library.
Yes, to find the books.
Oh, okay. I think you can try to find it. This is yeah, it is not official that you need to yeah, probably you have to buy actually, or try to find it in our library. But you can just try to Google it if you you can find it, inshallah.
Okay, okay, Atul.
Okay. All right. Any questions so far? Okay, guys. Regarding to the class, okay, we have two groups. We have group one and group two. It's for me. It's easy for me to just take all the groups in one session. Okay, but it's up to you. Is it okay with you to have a class probably at night, right? So we can have both group in one session, or you want to remain with 8 o'clock until 10 o'clock as yeah as scheduled as per schedule. because I don't know the what call that, how busy are you in this semester?
So doctor will have one in the morning and one at night, is it?
Sorry,
We will have one in the morning and another one at night, is it?
one at the morning and one at night. Oh, okay. So we have two session, right? So the first session will be probably at night, and then the second session will be in the morning. So follow majority. Okay, fine. But for this week we will continue because I need to ask the group number two, right? As scheduled, please, because group two times clashes with another. No, no. We will find another time. It is not probably not clash with other group. We will try to have it at night, probably at 8 o'clock in the evening, right? Until 10 o'clock in the evening. That's we will that one we will discuss later because I will try to ask the group number two the 2 hours that is Tuesday. Sorry, their Friday will be uh, with all of you, right? And then we will have 1 hour per group. That one is I will try to have one what call that class, uh, especially for the group in 1 hour. Okay, any questions so far? Guys, do you have any question? No. Okay, good. All right. Regarding to the class, okay, if you have any questions, just ask me, right, in the middle of lecture, uh, in English or in our own language or in Malay language. It's up to you, right? If you give me the question in Malay language, then I will translate it to English. So I don't want to put any uh, language barrier here. So I hope that you will try to make the class alive by do some discussion or give any question that you would like to ask. Okay, so this is the course teaching plan and of course outline. So I finished this one, so we can start with the first chapter. Are you ready, guys? Ready? Okay, that's good. So we are going to have the first chapter today, right? Uh, okay, hopefully you can see the software quality fundamental uh, screen or slide. Okay, so for this course, okay, so we are starting uh, a quality course, right? So if you enter this class, I would like to imagine yourself to be a quality inspector, right? The one who are really what call that keen on quality, right? So because we are already learned how to build software, right? Now the second part, to make the software quality or to inspect a software to be a quality software. So imagine yourself as a software quality engineer, right? So think about quality, only quality, right? So this is because uh, I will let you know later why we need to think about quality and then put quality inside yourself. And then you have to be, what I call that, imagine yourself, okay, now I'm a software quality engineer. It is not something like you put aside all the software engineering things, but you are the one who makes sure that the software that come out and the process that they are doing is the right thing and the good thing, right? So this is the thing for the software quality. And then you want to prevent the one that I mentioned before. You want to prevent the bad thing to be happen. Okay. So at the end of this chapter, I would like you to describe the basic concept of be able to describe the basic concept of software quality. Give your own definition of
Okay, sir.
software quality, right? And then explain the cost and impact of bad quality. So this is the three things that I need you to know at the end of this chapter, right? Basic concept, the definition of yourself, what you define, how you define the quality, right? And then explain the cost and impact of quality, right? Okay. Uh, why? Okay. The next thing is software quality concept and culture, right? This is the one that you need to learn. Okay. So software engineer are expected to share a commitment to software quality as part of their culture, right? This is the software engineer need to share the commitment of software quality, right? If okay, now if you are a software engineer, you need to commit to software quality, right? To produce a good result and also to practice a good process, right? So a healthy software engineering culture includes many characteristics, including understanding the trade-off among cost, schedule, and quality, right? Are the basic tenet of the engineering of any products. Okay, so cost, schedule, and also quality, right? This is the main thing that you have to make sure that it is balanced, right? So sometimes a lot of people saying that I don't want to spend a lot of money on quality. Some people saying that if we take this process for to improve our quality, then we will uh, delay the project about the schedule, right? So remember that in this is my own experience in software development, right? Some people some people hire project manager uh, don't have any background with software engineering or software process, right? And because the two things that uh, the project manager want to know is what? Can you guess, guys? Project manager normally will think about two things:
Progress.
progress, yeah, a bit, but not really uh, specific. This is a bit high level. Progress is more a bit specific. What else, guys?
Process?
Sorry?
Process.
Process?
Cost, yes. One is cost.
The
Another
process
one
of the
is,
process of
yes, the
making
cost of the
software?
software. Another one
Is it quality or
no, they will not think about quality. That's the main, that's the problem. They don't really keen to put quality in front, right? The two things is, if you see here, is
Timeline.
yes, timeline. Yes, that's good. Is schedule or timeline, right? And also the cost. Two things is in the project manager's mind, right? And then if we saying something about quality, if the quality have effect with the schedule and also the cost, they will try to avoid it. This is the project manager's mind. If the project manager don't have any background of software engineering or software development, sometimes some people or sometimes some company hire this kind of project management because they have a skill of project management, and then they think that they can do a lot of they can cross all the domains. But sometimes, yeah, you can see something like this. Okay, so you have to be you have to understand the trade-off of cost, schedule, and also the quality. Sometimes, because if you impose quality, sometimes normally cost will be a bit higher at that time, right? At the beginning of the software development, because they don't know what will happen, or is it the cost will be reduced later or not, right? And then also the schedule, when we put some more processes, and then the schedule will be a bit uh, more, all right? And then the project manager normally don't like to face this. Okay, you have to understand the trade-off, right? So as a software quality also manager or software engineer also, you have to know the trade-off between the cost, schedule, and also quality. Higher quality sometimes have more cost, sometimes more schedule, sorry, more time to develop. Okay, so a strong software engineering ethics assume that engineers accurately report information, conditions, and outcome related to quality. So it is reporting. You have to be honest to report, right? So software engineer cannot say that, okay, my program is okay. I don't have any bugs, right? I have already tested. This is but actually you yourself know that the software is not stable, right? And then you are doing some cheating on how to test it, right? That's not a good ethics, right? The ethics of a software engineer is accurately report the information, the condition, the outcome related to quality. Right? So the software quality or software engineer need to be in the good ethic in reporting all the things. Be honest, right? Okay, ethics also play significant role in in software quality, the culture, and the attitudes of software engineers. So I have a video here, but I try to run this video. If you can see, if you can hear the voice, let me know. Right? Guys, can you hear the voice?
Uh, no, doctor.
Sorry?
No.
No. So how to wait? I try to. Anyone know how to do that? Can you hear it now?
Still can't hear it.
Sorry? Still no. Okay.
Uh,
Um,
wait, perhaps try to put microphone on speaker. See if it works.
wait. Try something to make that. Mm,
Wait,
Wait.
try to switch to the Chrome tab.
Now can you see the? Can you hear the voice? Can you hear the voice?
No, doctor.
Still no. Okay. Hmm. Someone advised me to see the setting, right? Mhm. It's interest. Okay. Okay. Click again and pick Chrome tab. Okay. Good. Then the Firefox. Can you hear the voice?
The video. Is it a
Can you hear me
video?
now?
Uh, Wait, is it the video's voice or?
Okay. Play it again.
Oh no, still no.
No. Okay. So I will put this video in the Ultra Blast. I think you can just see it, right? Or you just watch it. Is it okay?
Yes, it's okay.
All right, that's good. Okay, we'll continue with this. Okay, do we have a WhatsApp group? Okay, currently no, but I already gave you my phone number, and then one of you can start to create that. Can someone be a what do you call that volunteer to do that? Lydia. Well, you just name someone to do that. Okay. Lydia, are you agree to do that for the class? Okay, I leave it to you. All right. Can you make it a WhatsApp group? I already given you my number. Then just make one. All right, and invite me. Okay. I would like to continue. Right. This course. Uh, is it okay? Shall I continue?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Right. So this is the concept of quality. Right. Uh, you have a project goal, right? The goal of the project, what you want to achieve of the project. Then the software engineering culture will be defined that one, and then will imply the technical practices, right? And the technical practices will reinforce the software engineering culture, and then uh, and the software engineering culture will be the foundation of everyone's action, right? A lot of all people that involved with the project uh, will uh, will will try to follow the culture, and then it also help to set the management priorities, which one come first, right? So the software engineering culture is the main thing, right? For the whole project goals, the technical practices, uh, the everyone's action, how people behave with the project, and the last one is the management priorities. Which one come first? It is based on the culture. Okay. Why should we, as a technical people, care about such a soft issue, right? This is something like a lot of people take really like the one about the software quality and also the culture, right? A lot of people saying that thing because first, a quality culture cannot be bought. You cannot buy culture, right? You cannot buy culture. It is something like the one need to be developed, right? Mostly at the beginning by the founders of the organization. Then, as employees are selected and hired, the initial leaders, culture will start to slowly adjust the pressures of the environment, right? You cannot what call that you cannot buy quality, right? You cannot have something like, okay, uh, we don't have quality and then we want to buy quality. No, quality cannot be bought, right? It is something like the one that to be in your culture, right? And the second thing, right, quality cannot be bolted onto an organization. It has to be designed in and nurtured. The ultimate aim of upper management is to instill a culture that will allow the development of high quality products and offer them at competitive prices. And in order to generate revenues and dividends in an organization where employees are committed and satisfied. So, what do you understand about this, guys?
Is that something that practices cannot just be instilled in a day?
Yes, correct, Haziq. Yes, correct. So you cannot install quality in just a day. Something that okay, our product now is not really in good quality, and then after that suddenly okay we buy this one to increase the quality of our product. No, it does not happen something like that, right? It uh, it is it should be a culture, right? And then it's something like okay, we our process is not in a good quality, and then you hire someone. Okay, this is a guy have a good quality management and so on, and then you are expecting, as Haziq said, one day, in one day, that guy can turn the process from not a quality process to be a quality process. So it is not in a day. It is something like the one that you need to develop, right? You hire one quality manager into your organization. It is something that he or she have to plan on how to make quality as a culture in the organization, right? It is not just one day you can have a quality. And also associated with the second point, right? Quality is cannot be bolted into the organization. You take one thing and then you just bolt it, right? Something like a bolt and nut, the bolt and nut, right? You have a screw, and then if you want to tighten or more quality, and then you put another bolt, right? Another bolt, and then you have, okay, this is probably more tighter and or more stronger, right? Stronger type. That is not called also quality. It has to be designed in nature. You have to design it, right? You have to design to be a quality, right? In order to design it, you have to be a good culture, right? So culture is something that is really, really crucial. Okay, tell me, which in which country produce a really high quality product? Can you give me?
Japan,
Sorry, Japan, yes. Japan. What else?
Germany,
Germany. China. China, that is a bit, what do you call that? We can discuss a bit that one, because China is more on cost. Okay, this is it's not my experience. My friend tell me this. Yes, Swiss, yes, also good. Mostly in your watch. For China, uh, I heard from my friend. He went to China for some products, right? He working for the government for something, KPDN, the user. He went there, and then he said that in China is something different. Normally we okay. Let's say we want to have this kind of mouse, right? Okay, I give to the factory, okay, I want you to build this mouse. This is the design and this so on, right? So, and then the guy or the factory owner will come and say that, okay, to build this one, the cost of this one, including all, the finished product will be around, maybe around 15 ringgit, or maybe $10, right? Or 15 ringgit, something like that. But in China, it's different. Okay? In China, it's different. Okay, I want to have something like this. This is the design, and this is the finished product that I want to have. How much price, or the cost price of this one? And then you ask the Chinese factory guy how much to produce cost of this one. But they will ask you back. The Chinese guy asks you back, how much do you want? You understand me, right? Meaning they ask you, okay, it's about quality. If you want the high quality, then the price will be a bit higher, and a really good quality. It is not something like people statement. Yeah, the more pricey, right? And they will produce a high quality. And if you pay a bit less, then they will give you the low quality because of the material, because of probably the process. They skip one or two process of quality, and that. But yeah, then you can have a low quality one, right? Because you see that a lot of made in China. This is made in China. It's quite a good quality. I really really satisfied with this, right? But some of the made in China that I bought in kedai ringgit something is just a low quality. Sometimes you can see the same thing but in low quality in some other places, right? So Japan, Swiss, uh, Germany, right? Uh, Netherlands, right? They produce a lot of quality products, right? Netherlands, you know that if you like milk, baby milk, yeah, I have a baby milk. They have a really good quality uh, product. Normally German, right? Normally Japan. No one asks about, oh, where is your ISO certification? Where is your Malaysian standard certification? But when people see made in German, made in Japan, made in Swiss, and so on, so it is something like, okay, by default it's okay, right? Do you know why? Because okay, this is my my own experience in sorry, in Germany, because the culture of quality is already inside the people in Germany. It's a culture. Sorry, it is not something that they impose, or they force people. Actually, it's already be in their culture, right? It's not something like in Malaysia, right? If you driving, right? This is just a simple example. If you are driving, and then if there is a traffic police you can see nearby, and then you can make a really good driver. You are a quality driver. I'm a good one. I'm following the sign. It is the speed and so on, right? It is not in the culture of driving, right? Even though we learn about driving, we learn about, okay, you cannot speed, and then if there is what call that, a zebra crossing, you need to stop, right? It is not something like you just slow a bit and then no one there and then just bang, right? Or there's someone that someone that is waiting for to cross, and then you say that that guy is so slow, and then you just cross the zebra crossing, right? So, but in other country, probably in Europe, in Netherlands, in Germany, or probably in France, they will uh, they follow the what call that, uh, the driving I call that sorry, driving rules. It is the culture. It's already the culture, following the rules, make sure all quality and so on, right? So this is the what I mean about the quality culture, right? It is inside the people. You have to train it, train, and nurture it, right? In order to make it a lifetime. Sorry, something that is normal, new normal of your life, right? So I hope they can understand that, right? Okay. Also, the story of made in Germany. Do you know the story, right? Have you ever heard about the story of made in Germany?
No.
No, right? No. Okay. This is from my friend. It's not on. I didn't read any place, but one of my friends, he's a German. He said that during the after the World War, right? Some of the Germans living in the U.S., right? And then some products really linger around in the U.S., right? Because U.S. is at that time the U.S. want to like to encourage people to buy the US product, something like the beli barangan buatan Malaysia, something that the local products. So they encourage people to buy the local product, but they have problem. They have problem with the German products because German product have a really high quality. It's not high quality; it's better quality than them. Then a lot of people try to turn to buy a German product rather than the US product before. And then what the government action is, they try to make it something like, if the product is made in Germany, they have to put it made in Germany because they want to differentiate between the uh, the German product and also the local US product. But it turned to be, right, it is not made it is not something that they expected to be something like, a lot of people will put away the you will not choose the made in Germany, and take the US product, but it turned to be the made in Germany is a symbol of quality, right? So I don't know. Probably also you also try to see the Staedtler pencil is made in Germany, and then you say that okay, if I pay this more, is in quality. You are buying a quality, right? So you are buying Nike, you are buying Adidas, you are buying Puma. It is you are buying the quality, or probably some of you is buying the brand, but for me, I'm paying the quality, right? Okay, guys, any questions so far? No. Okay. It's just simple. It's just a dry lecture. Okay. So I hope that you are not bored of this course because it's more really dry. But I try to what do you call that, try my best to make it exciting. Uh, okay. The second reason, any change of an organization want to make, for example, moving up on the CMMI maturity scale, cannot simply be ordered. Okay, we will learn about the CMMI, right? Capability maturity model, right? Because they have something like a level. So if you want to make a really high level, it is not something that you can make it in 1 day or 2 days or even 1 month, right? So the organization has to cope with the current culture, right? The current culture and making the change in maturity, especially when such change implies a profound change in that culture. Okay, an organization cannot just buy and deploy off-the-shelf process to contain quality, as I mentioned to you before, right? If you want to have a organization want to have a quality process and so on, it's not just by you cannot just okay, I want to use this technique. Okay, now we are using this technique, and then we are now in quality. No, you cannot just take it and deploy, because it is something that you need to develop, right, and also make it as a culture. So it has been demonstrated that one of the major inhibitors of change is the culture of the organization. So the management of change is imperative in order to achieve the desired result. Right. This is the software quality. So this culture and also society is something like the one that interactly, actively related. Sorry, so in culture, you have approach, you have tool, and you have best practices, and then you turn to be a software. Society need to make a fast reaction on the events, identify the problem on early stage, and also the automate everything by using the approach and tool and also the best practices from the culture. Okay, guys. Before we move to the definition, right? The definition of quality. So, what is quality means to you?
Um, Maybe last longer.
Last longer. Good.
What else?
What else, guys?
Good, good cost.
Good cause. Okay, this quality for you.
It has standard.
Sorry,
It,
understanding.
it has a standard.
Oh, comply to standard, right?
Yeah.
Meaning you comply to standard. Yes. Other than that,
And safe.
sorry,
Safe to use.
safety, right? Safety. What else? Products that achieve a required goal by the company. Okay, meaning that fulfill the requirement. Okay, good performance, usable. Okay, good. How good one product itself? How good one product? Okay. What else, guys? Okay, thank you. Good. Uh, I think that some of you can relate a bit on quality now, right? So, but the quality is depend on the situation, right? The situation, the product, right? Uh, a lot of people have their own definition of quality. And then at the end of this chapter, as I mentioned to you before, you need to define the quality of yourself. Yeah, right. Sorry, you can define the quality by your own self, and then it's based on the situation, all right? Situation or the condition or the problem that you are facing. Okay, so now we are moving to what does quality means, right? Producing quality product has been identified as key factor, right? In the long term, as I mentioned to you before, quality doesn't happen by chance, right? What does this mean, right? Uh, it is something like you develop a software and it's quality. Oh no, yes, okay, we developed this. It turned to be a quality product. No, it is not happened by chance. It happened by planning, right? You have to plan the quality. So quality requires ongoing commitment by all parties, right? A top down, right? It is not only a developer. A developer say that we have to follow this, and this. But the management say the one that I mentioned to you before, the manager think about the cost and also the schedule, saying that oh no, you cannot do this one. Please make it fast. Don't skip this process of certification or uh, what do you call that what do you call that inspection of a code and so on. So please skip this as long as the software okay, and then the software is replying or respond to all the customer needs, then this is fine. So it is not only the developer. So probably someone that is a champion. Okay, I want to be a quality, but when the manager saying that no, right? Or the manager saying that we have to put in quality, and then the developer said, okay, we follow your process, but yeah, sometimes they are not commit to follow the process. So the commitment is the all party, right? The stakeholder, right? The user, the customer or the owner of the software, also the management, right? Also the designer, also the developer, also the tester, and all parties that involved in the software development. So to commit, the commitment to quality includes the use of careful development process. Quality control must be embedded into the process. Okay, so this is the quality, right? And this is a perspective of quality in software, right? So you can have a customer here. You can have a customer here. So you can have a customer. Customer have in mind, right? So I have given him this one. I want to have a software like this, and this. He have something like in his imagination, right? Of the product. Sometimes the imagination is really beyond the human control, right? And then the customer needs. This is the customer need, the one that you have already done before or you have learned before the requirement generate. So it is user based, right? Product. So this is the perspective of the customer, of the user or the user. It is perspective of the product, requirement and design, conform to requirements, right? So and then this manufacturing process, and also this is the product, right? So the product have to fulfill all these things, right? Requirement, design, and also the customer needs implied, right? And also the customer imagination or requirement. So this is the one that I've mentioned to you before, right? So this is the product or this is the quality characteristic. This product should be reliable, product should be usable, and product should be maintainable. This is the quality characteristic of a product. So we can see something definition of quality, right? So from Oxford English Dictionary, saying that quality is the standard, right? The standard of something as measured against other things, similar kind, the degree of excellence of something, right? So what you can uh, summarize this one? It is a, I tried to benchmarking, right? Benchmarking. You, uh, sorry for the handwriting. Right. I don't have a pen. I should buy that. Okay. So for this one, it's benchmarking. You are benchmark the product against something, right? Against the other product or against the standards, right? You try to comply with the standard. Okay. Philip Crosby mentioned that it's zero defects, right? So it's a quality, right? Saying that if uh, the product have zero defect, no defect at all, it is quality, which is for me, I don't agree with that, right? So because I think you also still remember the software testing, right? The software has no bugs. It doesn't mean that the software is good. Guys, still remember that one?
Yes, doctor.
Yes, right? So I built a software, right, based on that requirement, right? The software have no bug at all, right? But it is not fulfill the requirement of the user. So I think it's useless, right? Okay. So ISO, from ISO, the totality of features characteristic of a product or service that bear its ability to satisfy specified or implied needs. This is more on requirement, right? So also, what is ISO, guys? What is ISO?
Standard of operation, SOP.
No, okay. It is not the camera sensitivity, right? Some people, some of you like to play with digital camera, or yeah, it's not the ISO in the camera. It's not the sensitivity of light. But what is ISO? It's an organization, right? So what is the full name of ISO?
International Standards of Organization.
Is International Standard of Organization? No, it's not correct. You can put in the chat if you don't want to open your mic. It's fine. So what is ISO? Because we will use this term, I think, throughout this course. International Organization for Standardization. Yes, that is the correct one, right? I also make the same mistake, right? International Standard of Organization, something like that. But actually, it's a international organization for standardization, right? So they have a lot of standards, right? They build standards, right? Uh, we will review this later. Okay, from Juran, uh, it tells that it's fitness for purpose, right? So the product built, it fit for the use, right? You have probably a guitar. It is for playing music, right? You're able to play music. All the notes yeah, you can play all the notes, right? You have a printer. Probably you can print black and white or color and so on. It fit for purpose, right? That's called a quality. And from DOD, right? the degree of to which attributes of the software enable it to perform its intended and use. This is more features based. This is more feature based. This is more feature based, meaning the usage of the system, the software. So sorry, what is DoD? What is DoD, guys? DoD. Anyone? Or you are googling?
No idea, doctor. Just found the Department of Defense of the United States.
Yes, that's correct, Kyrie, and also Shazwan. It is Department of Defense. Okay, so this is U.S. Department of Defense. All right, they also have standards, right? The first standard that I learned is the U.S. Department of Defense because sometimes they have their own standard, and then that standard can be used to other purposes. So a lot of people sometimes refer to U.S. DoD, Department of Defense, right? They are really good and fast in building standards, right? Okay, this is the definition of quality. First, we can see this as something like benchmarking, right? Means of quality of because of benchmarking. This is more purpose on zero defect, no defect at all of the product. So you say that it is quality one. So one definition is satisfy the specified implied needs, meaning that following the requirement, right? Fitness for purpose, I think it's same with the following the requirement, right? The product can use for what is built for, and also the degree of which attributes of the software enables it to perform the intended end of use. Same with the requirement, right? So sometimes you can see that this one have a lot of a diverse meaning of quality. Okay, so definition of quality, right? This is more towards the one that we will use, right? It conforms to requirement, both implicit and explicit. So you can see that here in explicit and implicit. So if you think as a car, explicit requirement are the size of engine, right? Door, color, and so on. Implicit requirement include the standard to which the car has been built, product based view. So in explicit, right? The one you can see, and explicit is the one which you cannot
Hmm.
see or you have
Awak muka macam kiau tu.
you cannot see
Rambut hang tu campur muka hang
clearly
tu.
from the product itself, right? So you can see that
Tapak tak abaikan rambut
explicit
hang tu.
requirement, the size of engine, number of doors, right? So if you imagine a car, the explicit requirement is something like, okay, this is a sedan car, this is a family car,
Ha?
okay, or this is the MPV, 7-seater, this
Nak
five
confirm.
doors or 5 doors, including the back
Nak
one,
confirm.
and so on, right? So this is something like implicit, but sorry, explicit. So implicit requirement
Ha?
include the standard to which the car has been built for. Something like, okay, if
Ada kita.
the seat have to be something like certified with the ISOFIX or the
Aku letak
certified with the NCAP and so on.
ROG lah.
So this is the implicit requirement, right? So it is not really seen from the product itself,
Itulah
but
kelas
it
aku habis
is
10.
more towards a comply of something
Tak
like
ada.
benchmarking or comply with the standards.
Ah, depan ada kelas
Okay,
bagi ni.
guys.
Aku habis 10.
This is definition of quality. Yeah, I think I will try to
Tu yang ada
continue
bidang.
until end of this quality definition, and then we will continue in Wednesday morning, right? So from the
Dia apa
ISO
tadi?
9000,
Jadi
right?
macam apa?
Software quality.
Setengah
Now,
hanya.
okay,
Dua
okay,
kelas gabung.
we
So
already
kelas dia dua
learned
kali.
about quality. Now we are moving more niche area to the software quality itself, the one that we want to learn about. Okay,
Ya.
so the definition of the ISO 9000, right,
Okay.
and also known as the BS 5750. Okay, what is BS?
Bagus lah.
What is BS now?
Tu ditanya apa tu BS tu.
Someone is googling, I think. So this is British standard, right? BS is British standard. Okay. So software quality is defined as the totality of features and characteristic of a product or service that bear on ability to satisfy stated and implied needs. Again, this is more towards the fulfilling all the requirements, right? All the requirement, all the features. Say, let's say we have software for registration software, right? You have a registration, and then you have searching of user and so on. So you have all the features in the software, and if the software fulfill all these things, and then it's a quality software, right? So IEEE, the International of Electronic and Electrical and Electronic Engineers, right? Glossary saying that the degree to which software possesses a desired combination of attributes is more or towards the what do you call that? But this one is they have some their own attributes. So if the software fulfill all the attributes, then it is a quality software. We will learn about this attribute later. Okay. So software quality, another IEEE definition, totally of features, characteristic, product that bear its ability to satisfy given needs, for example, conform to the specification. It is almost the same with this one, right? So the IEEE also use this definition as a software quality, right? So this is from the DoD standard, the ability of a software product to satisfy its specified requirements. So more towards the requirement, right? If it is fulfill all the requirement needs, then it is a good software or a quality software, right? This is more high level, right? If you would turn about the more operational meaning, right? More practical meaning. Software does what is wanted and expected. Now this is a more layman term, right? So software does what is wanted, meaning what is required, and what is expected to be, right? So on budget and on schedule, right? This is more process, right? So if for quality, it is something like a quality process is on budget and on schedule. User are happy, right? If the user are happy, then it's also a quality attribute. Level of beginners is tolerable, right? Bug is tolerable. Sorry, tolerable, right? You can tolerate the bug because some people are more keen to be to see the core features, meaning that the features that they really wanted, but the bugs for some simple bugs for them is okay, right? Changes are not too expensive, right? This is more on maintainable, right? Maintainability, right? Its software is easy to maintain. Software is cost effective in use and support organization in need, right? So this is the operational meaning, right? So a lot of people saying that some of you say that yeah, good performance, more security, without defect, easy to use, adaptable to my specific needs. This is all the characteristic of quality, meaning the character of a quality. Sometimes one software, it is not only one quality characteristic. You have to use a lot of quality characteristic. Something like okay, it is not like one software you need to have only one characteristic. No, you can have a lot of quality characteristic. The software must be a good performance. Software must have a functional cover all the functionality of cover all the features. You can have a lot of things, right? So that's why you have all in your mind, right? So you have a lot of characteristic in your mind, right? To have a good to define a good software quality. Okay, so before we go to next uh, session, we will uh, visit the value and cost of quality. So, okay, guys, I think that's all for now, right? For today. Do you have any questions so far?
Will this the the recording of this session will it be distributed?
Oh, okay. Thank you. We sorry. Okay. So we need to discuss about the class. Okay. All right. Okay. Wait. For Haziq question. This recorded. I will put in YouTube, right? But I will not make it public. So I will give you the link, and then you can just view it in the YouTube. But it takes some time. It is not something like we finish this class today, and then after that I straight away put it in the YouTube. No, I need to do some editing a bit, and then after that I will uh, put it in the YouTube channel. Is it okay, or you want to have any other what do you call that other uh, way on how to distribute this uh, video? Because previously I put it in the Putra Blast, but now Putra Blast really limited the volume or the size of the file. So I need to find some ways on how to share it with you. Okay, I stop recording now because now Drive. I'm not a fan of using Google Drive. Probably YouTube is fine, right? Okay. One more question from uh, Fatiha. Do we need to discuss about the class? Okay, we will. I need to discuss with other groups first. Then after that, I try to find the best solution for our class. All right. I can make it something like this, but probably it's more efficient, right? If we have one class and then another 1 hour, we can have something like more class group based, right? Okay. I didn't mention to you before. Okay. This is something like online class, all right? I can make it probably asynchronous, meaning that I record a video of my class. Then after that, I give it to you, and then you can view it in the YouTube and so on. And then we can have a discussion for 1 hour when you the 1 hour session. So we have 2 hour session. So 2 hours probably I will I'm more focused on lecture, right? 2 hours lecture, and then after that we can have 1 hour on uh, discussion, right? Is it okay if I put asynchronous, meaning that the pre-recorded one, right? So I think some of your other subject also have something like this. So I think it's okay for you to do that. Even I also learned a new thing by using YouTube, right? Because because for computer scientists or software engineering, you have to catch up with all the new technology. Okay, other questions. Don't forget to create a WhatsApp group. Anyone, right? Can you make a WhatsApp group for us for the
Doctor, I
whole?
got a question for
Yes.
our assignment soon.
Yeah.
How many students in a group?
Oh, how many students in the group? Um, I think around 3 to 4 only.
Okay, doctor. Thank you, doctor.
Okay, 3 to 4 only. Because I need to what do you call that? I need you to contribute because if it is too big and then I can see a lot of people not contributing anything. So I just want to prevent that, right? And okay, one more thing I didn't mention to you. please don't do any plagiarism, right? This is I really hate that, right? If you do any plagiarism, right? If we have something like class, right? Sorry. So 3 to 4 members per group. I will let you know, right? Because that one is based on the task that I will give to you later, right? So okay, for the task, we will do some inspection for the whole for the process or for the development process, right? So I'm planning to give you something like inspection on requirement, inspection on uh, software design, inspection on software on code, right? Source code. So this is I think for me is one crucial thing that you need, the skill that you need to know, right? Okay. What else? About plagiarism, please don't do plagiarism, right? I really don't like that one. If I catch that uh, you you do you do plagiarism, you and the whole group will get zero for that task, right? If you plagiarize your first exam or first assessment, then you lost 15%. Second or assignment per assignment, probably I will give you two assignment, one assignment 10 marks, and then you will not get 10 marks. That's the thing that you need to know that, right? How can I catch plagiarism? Yeah, I know how to do that, and then of course I know how to inspect that. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Don't forget to sign your attendance. Okay, your attendance in your fruits or blasts. So inshallah we will see you on Wednesday morning. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Doctor.
Welcome.
Yes, thank you, Doctor.
Welcome.
Thank you, Doctor.
Welcome.
Thank you, Doctor.
Welcome.